Good day, everyone. It is Bordeaux Rose here. I am coming at you real quick with a really impromptu video. I am sitting in a parking lot of a gas station because I just pumped my gas, and I just really wanted to come on and give my I don't know, my 2 cents, if you will, about the whole Juvias Place situation. First and foremost, I have some Juvias Place items that I really don't reach for, except for the blushes. I use the blushes almost every day. The blushes are great. I love the blushes. Their stuff is really pigmented and all that good stuff. However, I've noticed for a while now, along with a little bit of prompting, I can be honest, by Tiffany a few years back, about how whitewashed they are, you know? And as of recent days here, Jeffree Star has promoted and did a review of Juvias Place's foundation, which he did purchase with his own money. So I do get that, okay? The problem with it is that, you know, basically Alyssa Ashley and Jackie was saying that, you know, they felt like she only promotes the white YouTubers, the big white YouTubers. And if you go on the Juvias Place Instagram, it is very, very whitewashed. You know, there's not a lot of women of color on their Instagram page. The problem with that is that she markets to women of color, people of color, not just women, because we know that men wear makeup as well, okay? So she promotes to white, well, her packaging anyway, let me say that her packaging is very Nubian Queen, you know, Black Sisters, you know, all that good stuff, you know. But then when she's doing her marketing, it's more whitewash. You get a lot of white makeup artists on her Instagram. You get a lot of white influencers, more white influencers, way more white influencers that get her PR packages than Black influencers, and that's where the problem lays. On top of that, Alyssa Ashley said in her tweets the other day that Nami, I think that's her name, the really, really deep skin girl, she's a YouTuber, just completely stopped getting Juvias Place PR packages. And, you know, not to mention that Jackie or Alyssa Ashley does not receive PR from them until they came up with a foundation, because like Alyssa Ashley said, the chocolate sisters are going to be looking for those reviews. They're going to want to see, is it really for us? Things of that nature, okay? So that's when she reached out, is what they're saying, okay, to the Black influencers. Now, in Rich Lux's video this morning, his little tea spill video this morning, I was watching and I was a little bit perturbed at the fact that people were like almost okaying this behavior, because they were saying it's a business move to send PR to big name white influencers. And I'm looking like, business move? So it wasn't a business move when Two Face put Jackie at the table and said, sis, what do we need to do to make to expand our shade range so that we can also cater to our chocolate girls? We love you guys, girls and guys, you know. And it wasn't a business move when NYX collaborated with Alyssa Ashley to create a whole ass foundation. That wasn't a business move. So I'm just trying to figure out. And then there's other collaborations that they've had. Fenty obviously thought that they were good enough to be all over their campaigns. Alyssa Ashley is all over Fenty. Jackie all over Fenty. I mean, and there's other big name companies that promote these chocolate girls. So I don't understand what that meant when he said, oh, it was a good business move. And then people were saying that, other people were saying it too. He was pointing out comments of people saying it. And I just think that that is the poorest excuse ever. Okay? Ever. These are big name YouTubers. They may not have 10 or 15 million subscribers like Jeffree Star and all these other people have, and Nikki Tutorials, but they are still big name YouTubers, okay? But I think what we're forgetting here, and the question that really needs to be asked, is why? why, and Rich Lux kind of grazed over that question because he made a statement and said, well, you know, I guess because white influencers have more subscribers than black influencers, but he didn't really expound, and I think it's probably because he just didn't want to, you know, touch it, but I'm gonna touch it, okay? I think we need to ask ourselves, why is it that black influencers does not get the recognition that white influencers get? And I do not want to make this a race war, because I'm not into the race war. As I told you guys once before, I only review makeup based on the makeup, not the person, unless somebody is just outwardly racist, nasty, whatever the case may be, okay? And even then, it's like, look, if they come out with something that I'm absolutely loving and just like, I gotta have it, I'm gonna get it, okay? So I'm letting you know right now, and I'm gonna give a very honest review. And if I ever get to the point where I'm receiving PR, darling, I'm always gonna be honest, because at the end of the day, you don't want to betray your followers, your subscribers, the people that trust you with your reviews, you know? So with all that being said, I think that the problem lays with maybe a couple of different things, and you let me know what you think without being nasty in the comment section. Don't be nasty in the comment section, shush, okay? But I think there's a couple of problems here. It could be, and you tell me what you think. It could be, one, the truth is we probably just don't support each other like we should. Maybe the black followers, the subscribers, are not subscribing to your system. I remember when I did the Jeffree Star video, and I was upset that he did not, I'm holding this with my hand, I'm sorry, that he did not put a transition color, not even a light brown shade in his blue blood palette for women of color to be able to use the blue colors. And what you guys have to remember is not just makeup artists purchase this stuff. Yes, maybe makeup artists have 20 million palettes and they can pull this from there and this and that, but not every woman does. And your palette might be the first and only palette they've ever purchased. Because I remember when I started buying makeup, I think the first palette I purchased was because Emily Noel suggested it. It was a Lorac palette, and it had brown shades, it had beige shades, it had everything in there. But don't make me get off on a tangent on that. But anyway, let's bring it back, okay? But I guess the point that I'm trying to make here is there is a problem, and we need to identify what the problem is. And let's play a devil's advocate here for a moment. What if the young lady from Juvia's Place felt like she just had to do this? What if she felt she had to get it out to the white YouTubers because they're the ones that's going to make her money? Why is that? Why is that? Is it because we're not supporting each other? Is it that YouTube is only pushing out the white influencers videos? Is it because the beauty industry markets more to Caucasian women than they do black women? Is it that? It could be all three. But you tell me what you think. Am I reaching here? There is a bigger narrative that needs to be talked about, and it needs to be said as to why don't I or Jackie Ina, or not just I, because I'm new to this, I'm fresh, please leave me out of this equation, I'm nowhere near Jackie Ina, Alyssa Ashley, or any of those girls, okay? But why? You know, they do good makeup, they give very good tutorials, they give very honest reviews. In my opinion, I think their reviews are very honest, all of them. I think that they do really good work. I think they're professional. Their equipment is professional. Their videos look professional. I mean, what is the problem? And don't tell me that the white influencers have been doing it longer, because that doesn't mean anything. Because we saw James Charles come on, honey, and he might have the most in subscribers than anybody else on this platform, and he just came to the game a few years back, okay? So let me retract that statement. He's been on the grind, but not the makeup grind as far as really being out there like all these other girls, okay? A lot of these girls have been doing makeup for a long time. He was just spitballing at YouTube, okay? Go back and do your history on that. And I could be wrong. But don't be cussing me out in the comment section. Just correct me. I'm okay with being corrected, but I'm not okay with getting cussed out. But anyway, I just think that we need to talk more about that. Why does these business owners feel, even the black ones, that they need the white influencer? And I think that at the end of the day, we all need each other. It doesn't matter if you're white, it doesn't matter if you're black, it doesn't matter if you're Hispanic, it doesn't matter what color you are, what shape you are, what you are. It doesn't matter. I think we all need each other. Like I said, the first person I ever took a palette recommendation from was a white influencer. Her name is Emily Noel. Okay, I got some of my best tips from a black and white influencer. Lately I've been doing my makeup the way that Jackie Aina and Jacqueline Hill does their makeup. It's been lasting a lot longer. Is it as beautiful as they do it? Maybe not. I'm not behind the expensive lights and all that stuff and expensive cameras, so you can't really see my makeup very well. It's very distorted, so you can't really see the quality, you know. But as far as staying power, it's been lasting because I've been doing my makeup like those girls. So I've learned a lot from white and black, and we just got to stop the race war. And I think that these companies that are coming out, they need to spread it out, not just use the black card or the race card when they're trying to gain customers. And I think they need to just be about everybody. And I think some brands are honestly trying, and I think some brands are doing it for the money, okay? Because they see that black women do want makeup. We just never had it available to us, you know? We just could never find our foundation shade. We just could never find a lip color that looked good on us. We just could never find it. We always walked around looking ghostly until now people have been speaking out about it. We can find our shades. So now we do want to wear makeup. I beat my face every single day. That's why I do these reviews, because I've been using a lot of different products now that's available to me, and I feel like I need to come on and give you guys real and true reviews, not BS, not big influencer collaboration BS. I'm talking, I went to the store, I bought this stuff, and this is the truth. If you're an everyday girl, this is how it's gonna swang, okay? If you have my skin complexion, my skin texture, all that good stuff. But anyway, I think that it's not about Jeffree Star. I don't think anybody really had a serious problem with him doing a review or anything. If anything, that's great. You know, I think that my unpopular belief about Jeffree Star is that I think that once a racist, always a racist. But I do think that people can try and learn and grow. And I think that it could be possible for Jeffree to be doing that. I don't know Jeffree, but just he's reviewed Beauty Bakery, everybody else. I mean, and I don't think that he's getting paid for it, so I don't really see the need for him to do it. Like, he could have just kept doing his thing. I didn't like the fact that he didn't have any colors for us in that Blue Blood palette. I'm still mad about that, sis. But that Jawbreaker palette, it's almost like he heard my cries or something, because he does have a brown and a beige shade right next to it, and they look to me like they could be transition shades for either a dark skinned person or a light skinned person. So I give him little kudos for that, but I don't think I would buy the palette anyway. But you know, I see it, you know what I mean? And I think that if he really is truly growing, then that's great. But I think that everybody needs to grow. All companies need to grow. All influencers need to grow. I see a lot of channels that are white people, and they don't ever bring anybody black on their channel, ever, okay? But a lot of black influencers bring white people on their channels. And I just think that we need to mix it up, and we just need to love each other. Black, white, Spanish, Indian, Asian, whatever. We need to love each other, because at the end of the day, life is too short for all this hate. We all want to make money. We all want to do business, and it just has to stop. So I don't think it was a business move, Rich Lux, about the whole, oh, that's why she only promotes white influencers or whatever. I don't say that. That's rude. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think below. I'm sorry this is a really unput together video, unorganized, I should say. But I just had to lay my thoughts out. I have an appointment I gotta get to. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. I barely say that anymore, but whatever. All right.